Hi guys, welcome back to another Daily Tarot card. These are your Daily Tarot cards for Wednesday, June 30th, 2021. Today we're pulling from the Indigenous Spirit Oracle cards. So before we start that, today is the last day of June. So this is, even though we have the full moon, take advantage of every opportunity you have, especially if life has been kind of giving you lemons and we're wanting to make lemonade out of it. So it's just like releasing everything that we don't want to bring forward in July. So release all of that and then ask the universe specifically what you need them to deliver to bring into your life going forward. So this is a great time to sit there and have your manifestations. They're saying a great time for offerings, so I'm going to definitely take advantage of that. They're also saying asking the universe specifically. Don't be vague, be specific of what you need to bring into your life. So if you're dealing with heartache, please heal my heart. Please bring people into my life that will help me heal. Please bring me signs or something. Like, I'm not sure. Like, everybody's journey is different. But you know what I mean? Like, sit there and ask specifically. If you want to start a new venture, please bring me the funds so I can buy the materials necessary to start this new venture in my life. So there's like different things that you could do. So depending on your life, depending where you are in your journey, these are things you can do to sit there and ask the universe to bring certain things into your life. So now we're getting into the cards. So Freedom Horse. This is definitely where they're saying, you know what, you're stuck in a rut, set yourself free. This is time to live. This is time to throw everything to the wayside and just live life to the fullest. You can see that there is no saddle on this horse. There is no what do you call that? Not muzzle, but harness on this horse. So he is or she is free to run free, and it's enjoy the unknown. Just run towards it. We keep getting the fool, the fool, the fool. Shh. My lovebirds agreeing. You be quiet. No one wants to hear you. So I feel like they're saying, feel free to live life. We have owl medicine, which is definitely a major message. This is saying use your healing abilities to mend fences. So if people are going through it, this is very Libra energy, balancing the scales, very temperance, balancing things out so you can walk towards the sun. I definitely feel like the sun is going down in this picture. I feel like they're saying you need to pay attention to your dreams and the message is coming through, but I feel like this is watching your sleep. Get off your phone and go to sleep. Peace pipe. I definitely feel like this is respecting generations past. I was doing a live on Sunday and someone had said, I've never met this person. And I said, they're still part of your ancestry. They're still part of your family. They're still part of you. They're still part of your genetic makeup. So even though you never physically met them on this earth, does not mean they did not know you in heaven before you came on this earth. They are part of you. They're with you. We have this huge tribe around us and we have no idea. It's like opening your eyes beyond the veil. They have wisdom to share. When you think about the peace pipes, we're sitting in a circle. We're all listening. They're emphasizing our clairaudience where we're listening to what he has. This elder is a male. So he's passing, we're sitting there and we're relaxing around the fire and we're listening and, visualizing, using our ears to hear this, what he is bestowing upon us and using our clairvoyance to sit there and see those visions in our mind of what they're the story that's taking part. Thunder drum, I definitely feel like, it's the beat of Mother Earth's heart, getting yourself grounded. Also calling upon the universe, being thankful. We throw our arms in the air. I surrender, universe. Please deliver me of X, Y, and Z, embracing who we are. We have gathered your tribe, so I definitely feel like when they're talking about the mending of the fences, I feel like with the gathering of the tribe, it's long overdue. Let's get together. Let's share a meal. Let's get together, maybe share some stories. Let's get together and just have a good time. We have Grandfather of the Sky, so highlighting the waning crescent, which will be July 2nd to July the 9th, because the 10th will be the new moon. I feel like it's saying, wish upon this star. Make your dreams come true. It's very, new moon energy where it's like set your manifestation, set your petitions. What do you want this new moon cycle to bring you? We have prayer feathers. So a lot of people that have lost a loved one will find feathers. I sit there and the children, we sit there and we put out, food for the animals of the sky and animals of the earth. And Sometimes they leave us little gifts. Sometimes we'll get a blue jay feather, a crow feather. I haven't been so lucky with hawk or eagle feathers. We do have a hawk family that we, keep an eye on and watch the babies grow, but we obviously don't want to stress out mom and dad and go near there to see, with the debris that's fallen, if there's any feathers from there. Obviously, when maybe the birds leave, I would like to go look through the debris and see what's there, but I don't want to sit there and upset mom or dad right now. But, I definitely feel like they leave us these gifts. They give us signs. So I definitely feel like this is where they're saying this is signs that your loved ones are around you. So we have Freedom Horse as our first card on the far left here. Let your spirit fly. Do not hold back. Break free. Express yourself. Flaunt your stuff. Dance. Laugh. Explore. And go beyond predictable behavior. Get out of the rut. You don't need to fit the mold. So remember last week we were talking about you're a square peg and they're trying to push you into a circular hole? I definitely feel like this is saying be yourself. Be daring. Fling your arms to the heavens and enjoy, because you've freed yourself. You've taken off that harness. You've taken off that leash. You're being yourself. You're being free to be yourself. So we have Owl Medicine on the far right as our second card. Wisdom, illumination, intuition, clairaudience, deep insight, about, go within. So very much meditation. Profound mastery and grace is available to you simply by pulling your awareness inward. Ancient knowledge is emerging within you. You know the truth. Trust your perception. You are a truth seeker, a truth sharer. Nurture the feminine spirit within you. And I feel like this is very much the Queen or King of Cups, where we're very giving. We make sure everybody at our table has a full cup. We make sure that their cup runneth over, that they're never sitting there and lacking of anything. Everyone feels loved in that presence. So we have Peace Pipe as our third card. Heal old wounds with people and situations. Carefully do whatever you need to do to make amends. Forgive yourself, forgive others. It's time. You no longer need to carry the burden. You are a mender. Help others mend bridges in their lives. You bring peace to the world. Very Libra, very, balancing the scales, very temperance, allowing the water to equally flow from one cup to the other, without dropping a single drop. This will lead you to the sun. And I definitely feel like, especially when we go to the gathering, your tribe, I feel like if there's a rift in the family, helping them come back together, because we're only here for a certain amount of time. Do we want to waste that time fighting? No. So we have Thunder Drum as our next card. Stand up and be counted. Be assertive. Don't be shy about sharing your gifts and letting the world know about your value. Declare with authority. This is who I am. This is what I stand for. Make a stand for others less fortunate. Take risks. Walk in rhythm to the beat of your own drum. This is not the time to step back or step aside. And I feel like what's going on in the world right now, finding these mass grave sites, we're sitting there and it's just like, this is not a time to be complacent. This isn't a time to say, oh, well, that was in the past. No, that is part of our history. Stop trying to rewrite history. How is our children supposed to learn what this country is built on if you keep rewriting it with a more positive attitude? It's not positive. We have to know the struggles what it took to get here. We got to understand, what? When we misbehave, others suffer. It affects others. Our actions have consequences. I've taught this to my kids for the longest time. When you do something, your action, it may not be a consequence to you at that time, but it's a consequence to someone else. So watch your words, watch your actions. So gather your tribe. You are loved. And you are lovable. You deserve love. Support in all forms is flowing to you. You can relax. There is much love around you. Communicate from the heart. Share your truth. You are safe. Diminish your time with those who do not empower you or believe in you. So, I don't like to be rude, but wasting our time. Someone does not respect you and talks to you in a way that is not to you, is not appropriate or acceptable. And I'm not talking about like you're arrogant here. If they don't sit there and talk to you in a certain tone, make it known. This is not acceptable unless you change your tone, the way you speak to me. because this is uncalled for. This is hostility on your side. I'm not going to give you my time anymore, and they will notice your absence. Grandfather Sky, this is your time to reach for the sky. Expansive energy, vitality, heal, health, and passion. These qualities are expanding in your life. The skies are the limits. You are a healer and a channel for life force of the universe. Your ability to sense energy field is increasing dramatically. Be prepared to soar to new heights. Be prepared to soar to new heights. Sitting there and being free, being who you are. I was reading my Torah last night, and they said if they were talking about how becoming widows and widowers, or divorcees or whatnot, and they said you would be much more happier if you stayed single. And I was like, it caught my attention. You know what I mean? Because it's just like, kind of reminisce of what you've been through. So maybe that kind of, formula doesn't work for you. Maybe it's just like you have your home, I have my home, you're free, we're seeing each other, but not like that. You're not where we share a space. Who knows what'll happen? But he said you would be, in the Torah it says maybe you may be much happier, just, live your life to the fullest. Be a, freedom horse. Feel free just to live life. So Prayer Feathers is our last card. Love is flowing to you and through you, no matter what an individual is saying or doing. Love him or her anyway. Gather your inner force, silently and securely. Love deeply and fully, with every ounce of your being, even if someone isn't fulfilling your expectations. And that's the thing. No one is going to love the way that you love. We have to understand that. Just because you sit there and love, you're the queen or king of cups, and you love them, your cup runneth over for love for them, don't expect to get that in return. Just some people are just arrogant that way. They just expect things. They just expect that, they have a good heart. They just expect you to always be that way until you stand up for yourself. It's easy to love people when they're acting wonderfully. The true challenge is to love them when they aren't. And it is a challenge. Having children that are, becoming teenagers, adolescents, and it's just like, they think, they can puff their chest. It's like, oh, hell no, my boy. No. There is an order and structure in this family. I understand you're becoming more independent, which is fine by me. Be independent. But, there is a tone that is set in this home. I respect you, you respect me. When there is no respect, there's chaos. So it's just like putting them in their place sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, same thing with school. Online learning is not fun at all. But it's like, I tell them, you have the rest of your life to chase girls. You have the rest of your life to play video games. But you have this one opportunity, this time period, to make the best of your education. You are robbing yourself. You are doing yourself a disservice by not sitting there and paying attention. Yeah, not all of it is great. Not all of it is, is spectacular. But you know what? This is what we're asked to do. Let's get through the lesson. The more you bitch and moan, the longer the lesson's going to take. I told them that last year, and they stopped bitching and moaning. I said, the longer you keep bitching and moaning, the longer it's going to take to get to this. So instead of us going back and forth here, let's do the project, get it done, and then you can go on and do it with your day. And then they realize that, yeah, we could spend an hour and a half going back and forth, and I'm still going to end up doing it. Or I could just get it done, and then I could save myself my time from listening to my mom. I don't have to listen to her say, like, you got to do it. You have to. Unfortunately, this is the cycle of life. Even if you will absolutely never use this the rest of your life, unfortunately, that's the structure of the world that we live in. This is what we have to learn. At this grade, at this time period, this is what you have to learn. Even though we don't use half of the stuff we learned for the rest of our lives, it is what it is. It's getting you prepared to go into the world. It's preparing you to have a structure. You have to get up at a certain time. You have to go to work at a certain time. You have to leave at work at a certain time. Repeat. So, it is what it is. So I hope you guys enjoyed these daily tarot cards for Wednesday, June the 30th, 2021. May the universe bless you good. Don't forget to set your petitions for July, and we'll see you for the next daily tarot card. Bye.